Cuba Kingdom Fans and Gaming presents Pizza Place Moderation and Future of the Game. Make sure you follow me on Roblox and Twitter at Roll5Soda Jungle on Roblox, at Kingdom underscore Koopa on Twitter. Let's go ahead and get started. Pizza Place. It's a really good game on Roblox. It's been around for nearly 13 and a half years. It was developed by a guy named Duet1. I'm not going to get into further detail about these. You probably all know Duet. I kind of did expose Duet1 because he scammed me earlier, technically scamming. There was a bug in the game. I wanted to get a refund. I simply requested to get get a refund back, and they refused to give it to me or the monies that I ordered. But that aside, still a good game. I still like to play it. What's new? Free pet. We're not gonna get into all that. We're gonna go ahead and start talking about the history. Like the game was developed in 2008. Okay. Apparently now you can tell what time it was created. 2:12:42 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's got 18,000 players playing it. 10,151,008 visits, favorites, 3.3 billion visits, and the last time it was updated was 2 days ago. Each server can only hold 12 people. It's got 6 badges and 13 game passes. The game passes, of course, I'm not gonna go into a VIP and all that. I'm not gonna go into the game passes. But really, what it is this game is basically working at a pizza shop. Now, my history, when I started playing this in 2018, I didn't know anything about the game. I just tried to work it off, try to get my little house or castle upgraded to the fullest size. But I really didn't know how to play the game very much. And then as I started playing, people started attacking at me and all that. Started calling me mean stuff. I didn't really even do much of anything wrong in the game. And then in 2019, I got myself a mansion, and then I met this kid named not Mario 30, not a kid, but more like I met a guy named not Mario 36. Now, back then, not gonna get too much into that either, but him and I like to troll people because they were trying to attack me. So why not get them so why not get them back, huh? Do a little bit more trolling, like glitching cars in the building, playing really loud music and all that at them, until in 2021, in the beginning of 2021, they added this thing called in-game moderation. Now, Roblox has a terms of service, okay? And if you don't follow it, obviously you get stuff like account deleted or banned for 1 day, warning, or stuff like that, you know? I'm gonna go and take a look at that terms of service, and I'm not gonna go in there. I'm not gonna go deeply into it. I'm just gonna go and take a look at one article here. Let's see here. In game moderation. Moderation. Let's see here. Where is that at? Where is that at? It's not here. This is just how you report a user. That's just how you report a user. That's not it. Of course, my light just turns off. I don't know why. So let's see here. I forgot what that is. Custom. Oh yeah, now I found it. Custom game rules. Following rules are important to keep in mind with custom game rules. Such rules are allowed as long as they don't conflict with the Roblox community rules. It's optional for developers to make these rules. Breaking these rules is not able to be reported with our report abuse system. The developer must take their own systems to handle the breaking of their custom rules. Please be aware that excessively mean-spirited rules can fall into the realm of harassment, which is not allowed in Roblox. In such a situation, please utilize our report abuse and blocking features. Now, let me go into that. Pizza place moderation. Now, of course, moderation. Of course, some games might want it because, hey, look, I'm gonna go into a server and I'm gonna, like, for example, I'm gonna go into Mad City and I'm gonna go escape prison and I'm gonna go rob a bank. Oh no, I just got into the bank to rob it. I tried to get out, but a cop teleported to me and arrested me. Of course they're not being legit. They're teleporting to people. Obviously they're using exploits in order to teleport to you and arrest you. Now that's not fair because they can just do it again they will just do it again when you're just escaping prison, okay? And that's not quite fair. It's only fair for the cop. It's not good for the criminals. When a cop can go around teleporting. Imagine everyone going around teleporting around. Like, if one person goes around teleporting, everyone should. But really, would that make the game fun? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Because it makes this game just way too easy, you know? But in order to do it, they use a script or exploit to inject the script into the game. They use a script and an exploit to inject that script into the game, basically breaking the game. Now, pizza place and auto farming. Auto farming is different in most games. Pizza place, however, has granted kind of cheating. However, it's not just the exploiter that's benefiting from the auto farm script. It's every single person who's playing the game as anything that is not on break. If you're outside your house or you're in the cashier area trying to take orders, even though they're automatically being taken for you, it still considers you working, and all the stuff that the auto farmer is going around teleporting and delivering will be added to your paycheck and added to your monies. Now, granted, it's kind of a cheap way to get money. It's kind of cheating. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless, of course, you want to be such a good, friendly person that wants to do it. If you want to auto farm, go right ahead. I won't hold you back. But pizza place moderation will. I don't know why they want to target auto farming. Like, literally auto farming. Like, you could literally back then in 2018 or whatever. Of course, I had a lot of friends that were reporting a exploit called loop kill. Everyone was just if people was going to a server, all of a sudden they end up going oof. They die. And then when they respawn, they die again. They can't even move much. They won't get much of anywhere before going oof again. It's very hard to detect that because, first of all, you have to basically a whole pool of suspects, and then find out which one you think is actually exploiting, which one looks like it's exploiting. It will be easier to leak if they were then to spam jobs. Like literally make their name go all over the place on the leaderboard. Now, pizza place moderation should target those who loop kill because, of course, it's a bad exploit. It ruins the game. Auto farm, I don't see how auto farm can ruin the game. Most exploits were created to ruin games and troll people. Auto farm is not that. I don't think that auto farm was created to ruin the game and to like ruin the game, destroy the game for everyone, for every single player on Roblox and everything like that. Otherwise, just X players will get money and not any of the other players. Now, obviously, it's still cheating, but loop kill is a really big one. Thankfully, it got patched. But they kind of released a patch a little earlier than they should have, because after they patched the loop kill, they added in-game reports to the game. Now, obviously if you go in there to the chat, if you go into a game's chat and you say cuss words in the chat, or you say the N word or whatever into the chat, you obviously will get banned from Roblox. Anything that's deemed inappropriate for Roblox, if you say that in the chat, you'll get banned from Roblox. Now, getting banned from now your custom rules, of course. Your custom rules, of course, there are some rules like do not swear, use profanity or like that. But literally, like almost everyone swears nowadays. Like now that kids are on like phones and all that, or talking to other people, some of them you don't even know. You would think their parents probably say slip of the tongue. You know, they swear too. They swear. Children learn it. And it's hard to break. Like they already know the word. They already know how to say the word. You just have to teach your kid not to say it. But parents don't. Some parents don't do that, and not naming any names, because there's a lot of parents that don't stop their kids from swearing, and they swear on Roblox when they shouldn't. Pizza Place chat is apparently not, according to my friends. Pizza Place chat is not correctly monitored by Roblox. It's filtered. Like, it has the right filter and everything like that. Like, it filters out stuff like discriminatory speech or adult content. But it's not. But if you were to bypass it, it's not easy. Roblox can't really pick that up. Only like creators and moderators can pick that up. But then on top of that, getting banned from a game, it does not affect you on Roblox. It just affects you on that game, like on that particular game. If I were to get banned from a specific game, like for example, I create an account just for the purpose of breaking the rules, and I go into a game and start spamming random things in the chat, and they kick me from the game and ban me from the game completely, like all permanently banned. Like I go into Sizzleburger and I get permanently banned from Sizzleburger. If I literally just went into the chat, if I went in there and I didn't even if I went in there and they just banned me from the game, no, even if I didn't create an account just for the purpose of breaking the rules, if I just create an account and I go in there and they ban me, it does not affect me on Roblox. It just affects me for that particular game. I can just go into another game until I get notified I'm banned from Roblox. You know? Like you probably heard of getting banned on Roblox. You probably heard that. Like Account deleted. Do not create accounts for the purpose of breaking the rules, or banned for 1 day. Do not swear, use profanity, or otherwise you say inappropriate things on Roblox. You know, like that. This game here, the moderation is really, 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 really intense. Like, there's like every little thing you say, for even like the tiniest offenses, like slip of the tongue, say the A word on Roblox. Like say like slip of the tongue, say the A word in the chat. Now, that's out of anger. It'd be accidental. But then they're gonna ban you from the whole game for 5 days or whatever like that. Really, they're gonna kill their game. You're really gonna kill the game. Another thing I'm gonna talk about is, again, money. Exploit. Of course, it's easy just to exploit for money if you have the script. If you have the script and the executor. But I'm gonna go into join a private server right now, and I'm gonna show you. First of all, the question is, if they're gonna literally target auto farmers, how am I gonna get money? How am I gonna get paid? How do I get money other than the slowness of having to work all day long just to get 10,000? Like, work all day long just to get us, like, not even 10,000 monies. Like you go and deliver. Like, for example, I'm gonna go in here and start playing as a cashier. I'm gonna take this customer's order. It looks a lot like me. What kind of pizza would you like? I'm ready to order now. They want a drink. So of course you go into the drink. Of course you go in here, and it appears. Now I can just take a drink out of the fridge and put it on the belt. Go into the boxer room. Look at this. How much time has elapsed? I will count that once I'm done delivering this pizza. Once I'm done delivering this drink. First of all, I'm going to show you how much money you get for this drink. Okay. Obviously, one hand on a phone, it's going to be different. Go into your car and drive it all the way to that address and take it into them. Don't touch this button when doing it, because then you'll get teleported to Party Island and obviously lose a lot of frames. Like, a lot of frames. Like hundreds of thousands of frames. Here's A2. I'm going to deliver it. Look how much money I get. 10 monies. 10 monies. All that for 10 monies. All that work for 10 monies. Obviously, you could try to speed it up, but all that work for 10 monies. Literally all the driving for 10 monies. Obviously, it took me like 6 seconds just to drive over here. So 10 monies. Sometimes they'd be worth 20 or 100, but really, 10 monies. Now, let's take a look here. You go play the game, of course, it takes a lot of time just to get 10 monies. 10 monies. 10 monies. And what? What's this? Where's my 10 monies at, huh? Where's the 10 monies I ordered, huh? Where's the 10 monies I worked so hard for? I worked for like over almost a minute. Like 1 minute for 10 monies. Obviously, a lot of work put in for just a small paycheck. And you have to get it you only get it every 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15 minutes for 10 monies. Obviously, VIP is 50% bonus. But you get my point. 10 monies. Now, let's take a look at this. How much money I got here right now. Look at that. already got, of course, I got 3.876 million monies in Pizza Place. Now, if you're gonna ban me from the game, now, if the moderators come in here right now and ban me, obviously they can't right now, unless they use some sort of exploit to get into this VIP server. But if you were literally to, but look, 3.876 million monies in Pizza Place. There's a lot of monies in this game because, of course, 10 monies for a soda, okay? Like, just little 10 monies for a soda. But yeah, 3.876. You banned me from the game. Now, if I were to have bought all of this money with using Robux, okay, apparently I'm not a huge YouTuber like Mario James this and all that. Take a look at here. Click the monies here. Of course, they rename it coins. Let's see here. How do I buy it with Robux? Let's see here. 2,000 monies is 80 Robux. Obviously, I am broke. I only have 35 Robux on my account. I will get more soon. But look, 2,000 monies for 80 Robux. 11,000 for 400, 25,000 for 800, and 100,000 monies for 3,000 Robux. Now take a look at this. How many times would I have to buy this one right here to get almost we're gonna assume I have 4 million monies. Assume that I have 4 million monies. How much money would I drop worth of Robux? Now, 10,000 Robux is $100. Okay, so obviously to get 1 million monies, I would need to buy 10 of these. So it's this price right here times 10, 30,000. And when I say $100 for 10,000 Robux, so let's see here. How many times would how many times did I have to, how much Robux would I have to buy? If I had to buy 30,000 Robux and it costs $100 to buy 10 Robux, to buy 10,000 Robux, it would make sense that it would cost me $300 just to buy the Robux to get 10 of these packs. So if I have 4 million monies by just buying them, I just dropped $1,200, like 1,200 US dollars in Robux on just 4 million monies. If they were to come in here and ban me for that, your moderators will really suck. Okay? And they do that. On top of that, you know something they do? They stalk the servers. They go all like a moderator, like jailbreak moderators, Mad City moderators. If you have video proof that someone is exploiting, they will go into the server and ban them. But not these guys. These guys go in there whenever they want to, not whenever they get so many reports of a person exploiting. Not when they don't have a really effective report system, because they can just go into servers anytime they want, not when you want them in a server. They go into the server when they want, and they literally have a big old rule book. You cannot swear. You cannot even say any sort of you can't even say anything of anything. Like if you say anything that if you say even like little words, like if you get someone's pronouns wrong, of course, really hard to get really now with 2021, not really get much in the pronouns. But say for example I get someone's pronouns wrong, like literally they're a she but they want to be referred to as a they, she, SHE, 3 letters, right? Nope, I'm going to ban you for 5 days because you discriminate on people. That's the way the moderators do. Ban you for little itty bitty words. like little itty bitty words. And they ban you for such a long time. 120 hours. 120 hours are the first offense. And 100 and what? 288 hours for the second offense. 12 straight days of block. Really? That sucks. So, yeah, let's see here. Little words, huh? Well, how about everyone? Almost everyone today still goofs up. But if you make one goof up, you're out of here for 100. You're out of here for 5 days. You make one little itty bitty mistake, you're out of here for 5 days. Like you almost have to be perfect nowadays with the way the moderators work it today. With the way that what moderators are today, you literally have to be an angel, like literally perfect in this game in order to avoid getting banned from the game. In order for it to avoid getting blocked from playing this game. Obviously, I've never gotten banned before, but they threatened to ban me 24/7. Literally, they're at me, constantly nagging me. Hey, stop. Hey, Blazoris, quit playing bypassed audios. Literally, I'm not playing anything with swear words in them. I'm just playing stuff that's really, really loud. And I'm trying to find stuff that is loud and clean. But it's still loud enough that noobs go, too loud, like that. Because I think it's funny the way they react. But hey, Bazoris, quit playing bypassed audios. Hey, Bazoris, quit doing this or quit doing that. Quit walking around here. Get down. Literally picking on every little itty bitty thing. Every little itty bitty thing, you get picked on for it. And if you don't do as they tell you, they're gonna ban you. Well, guess what? Just for that, look at this number. It's currently spiking. Look at this active player count right here. Obviously, it's spiking right now because it's in the middle of the afternoon. Almost every single child should be up by now. So let's refresh. See if I can get a lower amount here. See, okay, yeah, obviously 36 players, 36 more people got in there. They're probably moderators though. Let's stop loading the page and refresh. See if we can get some sort of drop. Okay, apparently I'm not getting a drop right now. So, but you get my point. Look at that. Average around like 18,000 people. Okay. Now, a wave of moderators just joined this. A wave of the moderators are going into servers again. Everyone, you better act perfect. I can't even act perfect because I can't even act perfect. I don't even know. I've done all I could. That was. Okay, we're going into the servers, guys. I hope you're following. I hope you're not on top of a chair or whatever. But really, the chairs are everywhere. I can't go on top of a chair. Well, obviously you can go on top of a chair and not get banned from Pizza Place. But you know what I'm getting. You know what the point is, right? Literally, you're gonna ban all. Literally, you're gonna ban all your. Literally, you're gonna ban your whole community. And if you ban someone, obviously you lose players because they can't even play the game anymore. You can't even play the game anymore. Obviously, 18,000 people out of whatever hundreds of thousands or millions of people who play Roblox every single time. Every single day. It's quite a small count. But imagine if you're getting... Look, it just dropped. 18434. Apparently, a lot of people are getting banned or they don't want to play the game anymore. But if you get paid but if you're getting paid for people playing your game, and you literally just ban all your people, think about all of that revenue you make. Think about all the stuff that think about what you do with that revenue. You would use it to live, right? You would use it as income to live. To live a life, okay? If you go banning like almost your whole entire community over such little things, literally you're gonna make this number right here go way down, like way down, and then you're gonna lose a lot of your income. Like, what? I've seen it down to under 10,000. I've seen it down to like 8,000, something like that. Let's see here. Approximately like that's approximately 60% of your community you've just lost. It's about 60. Let's assume it's about 60% of your community you lost. Okay. Now that means 60% of your budget that you got cut because you employ moderators that go around and harass people, make people not want to play your game anymore. Or they can't play your game. Like, really, do you have one? You're really gonna hurt yourself with the way your moderators act. Maybe you should teach them how to act. Or maybe just get rid of the system altogether. You're gonna lose a lot of your income. Let's say you get money for every single player in your game. Like, for example, you make this much money. You make $1 for every single player playing your game. You make $1 for every active person in your game every single day. Now, if you lose 60% of that, if you lose like 60% of that, you've just lost over $10,000, almost over $10,000. It's like 60% of your budget. Think about all the bills you pay. Think about like, do you have a car or whatever? You have a car you have to pay for or whatever? I don't know. Think about that. Think about how you literally banning your whole audience. Think about literally you banning your whole entire community for such little things, making them not want to come back. And on top of that, people who go in there and spend all their Robux. It's a little bit of some tip. I consider spending Robux as a tip. Like, normally you go to a restaurant, you pay your bill up, and some people would like to leave like a 20% tip for that particular server. That waiter or waitress of yours that you just paid that tip to, that 20%. That's all going to that one person. In this case, Dude 1. Every single Robux that he gets, every single Robux, all the Robux he spent on this game all go to him. And then he has to distribute that to all those moderators. And then he can turn that all into real life money. And then he get paid from the game. You get paid for your game. You get a big old paycheck. You have to use some that gets taxed. So you've already lost like a certain percentage of your paycheck because of all the taxes and everything like that. And then out of that paycheck, you have to pay for food. You have to pay for clothing. gotta pay for your kit. You gotta pay for like feed. You gotta pay for food. You gotta pay for clothing. You gotta pay for water, electricity, all your utilities. And if you have a car, you still have to pay on to. You gotta pay that. You gotta pay your rent for your house. All that stuff is coming out of that paycheck, and you don't have much of anything left to literally to you won't have enough of that resource or money to make an update because you've lost a lot of your because that paycheck got cut. Your bills still remain the same. You've just lost a lot of your budget, which means you've lost a lot of resources to make updates. And then no update. Okay, I can't play it. I don't this game is the same old. I'm getting bored of it. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm getting bored of it, you know? I'm gonna leave the game because it's so boring nowadays. Because this game is barely even updates. Pizza Place doesn't really update very much. But Pizza Place doesn't really update very much. But think about having no updates for a whole entire year plus. Players would not want to play your game anymore. And then you lose more money. You lose more players. You lose more money. More money. And then it starts cutting into your budget. Starts your budget. You don't have any budget. And then all that damage is going to go right into the income you have to use to pay your bills and everything. And then all of a sudden, boom, I'm gonna cut your electricity off because you're I'm gonna cut your electricity off because you don't. I've not received the money I've not received the money for your bill. I'm gonna cut your power. Click, click, click. No money for updates. No more resources. You gotta pay. You gotta pay your bills next time, huh? Think about paying your bills. I can't pay my bills because I'm losing players because my moderators suck. And they're literally banning my whole community. Literally flattening my paycheck. I'm hiring these people, I'm paying them, and they're doing damage to me. This is one thing. I will explain that I will put that in the I'll try to put another paragraph of conclusion or whatever that is later on. But I'm gonna lose all that I'm gonna lose all my money and everything like that. I lost all my money. I can't even pay my bill. No more. Oh, you can't even pay your. Oh wait, guess what? You pay your bill electronically. Your phone dies because you don't have power to turn it on, and then you can't pay your water bill. You can't pay your rent. I'm evicting and then you'll get an eviction notice. I'm gonna kick you out of your house. You're on the street. Nothing. This game is sitting up here, losing players. All of a sudden it will just fall off the board. Like a monkey in Jewel Quest, going, ah! So yeah, Duet 1. Some things that I'm gonna recommend. First of all, think about who you're hiring as moderators. If they're really a true friend to you, they wouldn't treat you like this. They wouldn't go around banning your whole entire audience. Second of all, if I were to employ moderators or anything like that, admins, moderators, game builders, I would only employ people who truly care and love me. Like my friend Snowy Wolf 56073, not Mario 36, Tony 123, they all care for me. I would let them play because they won't do any damage because they know better than to damage my community because they've already faced this as well. Bans and everything like that. In fact, Mario, my friend here, has already faced a 5-day and then a 12-day ban from this game. So that's already a lot of Robux you just lost. First of all, think about who you're employing. Think about who you're employing and what they think about who you're employing. Second of all, check your if you really don't want people swearing, if you're really trying to get people to stop swearing, maybe you should try changing your chat. Maybe you should try changing your chat scripts and letting Roblox take care of the profanities and the discrimination going on in your game. Third of all, think about your think about third of all Third of all, don't let your moderators stalk the servers. Mo- you should really change that up and make it to where they can only go when, like, for example, they get a video or whatever, a proof. They get like enough proof to go into to have to go into the server and then ban someone. Like, this kid is swearing, this kid's being racist, homophobic. And I got proof of that too, and they showed the proof of them. They said some derogatory stuff. They're gonna get they should that does yeah. Granted, say derogatory stuff, you should be getting banned, but you shouldn't be banning like every little bitty offense for a big old thing. Like, treat a little offense like a big old thing. Third of all, if you're gonna fourth of all, if you're gonna make your game, if you're gonna run your game on a hierarchy, maybe you should not just hierarchy. Maybe you should not just rank the community. Like, you got your players in the bottom of there. You got a little section here for moderators. You got a section here for admins, and you got your developers on the top. Like, very few like developers. You know. If you're gonna rank your players, maybe you should rank your offenses. Swearing, profanities and all that. Profanities, spam, they should go in the bottom. Because it's common. You see a lot of spammers, you see a lot of people using profanity. Discriminatory content in the middle. They don't really do that much because because sometimes they discriminate, but sometimes they just want to get their accounts banned or whatever. They're just trying to troll, but they're going too far. They want to get banned. You know, you barely see an account created because they want to get banned. You know, and then big offenses. Exploiting is really hard to bust. Granted, some exploits are nice, some exploits are not, but exploiting, exploiting, cheating, and all that. The biggest method for cheating in Roblox, it's really hard to bust. It's really hard to bust because they can just use a VPN and all their to like use a separate VPN on all their accounts. And one account gets banned, they'll just use a backup account, and then they continue to destroy your game. Granted, those people should be banned, but don't target people who use exploits to help out your community. Fifth of all, you're really gonna sixth of all, I should say. If you're really going to ban auto farmers, maybe you should think about maybe buffing, like better ways to get money other than auto farming, because obviously the rate of getting money, the rate of change in your money's counter is really slow. Like, it's really slow. Like, for example, that 1 minute over 10 monies. Imagine having to wait a whole entire month just to get a single penny. You only get 12 cents, not very much, a single year. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of time for such little pay. Maybe you should think about increasing your, like, buffing the pizzas a bit, like making your like making the like making the like maybe you should, like, think about like buffing your pizzas. Make it to where like the regular pizzas are worth like 20 monies and like 20 monies. Make it to where golden pizzas are worth 50 and neon pizzas are worth like 200 because they don't really come around much. And on top of that, if you saw the prices, like me ranting about $1,200 to get 4 million monies, maybe you should think about reducing those prices, or because obviously Roblox is not going to change the price of their Robux. It's been the same pretty much the whole entire year. You know, the whole time. In fact, let's check into that. You know, first of all, I'm gonna check my subscription soon, like this evening. First of all, since I have premium, obviously I get more Robux if I repay. Let's take a look here. 10,000 Robux, $100. Like, if you were to just really add a penny to that, it'll be $100. So basically, $100 worth $100 you dropped on getting 10,000, and yet that's not even a million. You'd have to get 3 of these. Like, that's $300. $300 in Robux for a million monies. Obviously, I don't have that much money, and I'm not even gonna drop that much money on Robux. It's kind of a waste because I'm not really that big. I'm not really getting anything out of it. I'm just dropping a lot of money, and that's not really good. Granted, those prices have been the same for the whole entire life of Roblox. Those prices have been the same. So Roblox is not going to change the prices. Maybe you should think about maybe reducing the price of Robux. No, not the price of Robux. The price of monies on your account. Maybe you should think about reducing the price of monies on your account. Like on your game. Like, reduce the price of monies. Like 100,000 is worth like 100,000 monies. Like 100,000 monies is 80. Like 100,000 monies would be 800 Robux. A million monies would be 3,000 Robux. And all that. So what? Very little amount of money, and buying it is expensive. If you really want people to buy your money so you can get a big tip, maybe you should think about thinking about how supply and demand works. Obviously price is indirectly. Obviously, price and demand. Obviously, price and demand are the opposite of each other. Price goes up, demand goes down, and vice versa. So you need to think about reducing the prices of your monies, like by a lot, especially because I'm not dropping $1,200. I'm getting 4 million monies. Like 4 million monies is worth $1,200. Like, that is a lot of monies that you're wasting. It's a lot of money you're wasting on stuff like that. Let me know in the comments section what you think about work at a pizza place, how moderation and all the economic issue with pizza place right now and their moderation. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you later. There probably is going to be another fan video coming out soon. Stay tuned for your collectors. Stay tuned for any Roblox videos coming out. Soon enough, I'm gonna end up moving to this game, Mad City. It's a really good game. I'm gonna move into there, start playing it, because it's a economic situation. It's actually quite good. The radio's actually really good price. Good price. Their money is good price. I can literally just spend up this Robux card right here, right below, right to the right side of Yoshi, and just get a million monies for it. You know, literally get one of good vehicles as well. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this little rant about Pizza Place moderation. I know this video is really long, almost an hour. But still, let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed this rant. And I will see you next time. Koopa Kingdom Fans and Gaming is out.